My Freedom Ain't So Free, part 20. All right, here we go. So we're now in Ohio. And of course, if you have a case with DSS and you disenroll your children and enroll them in another school, mind you, I had to fight to disenroll them because illegally Halima had taken them out of the school that they were in, that I enrolled them in, and moved them to a school closer to her, which I also found out was illegal. She illegally enrolled them. And so as I was taking them out of school, the schools were, my son's school was giving me a hard time. And I said he was illegally enrolled. That wasn't his mother that enrolled him in school. You should have checked documents. They never checked. So they left me alone and let me unenroll my son. A lot had happened. And DSS allowed this to happen on their watch. And then they defended Halima. Well, it's closer for her to drive them. Well, if the legal documents that I signed stated that I'm in control, so the school that I picked for them should be the schools that they stay in, not a school that's convenient for her, because when she signed the papers, she knew where they were going to school and she agreed to take them to school. In any event, I digress. So now we're in Ohio. I enrolled them in the new schools. We were dinged in social services system. So now there's a knock at our door saying that this lady was a social worker and she's coming to check the welfare of our children because the state of South Carolina put a report in to the DSS, or the Department of Child Protective Services in Ohio. The lady's very kind. She's very nice. She interviews the children. She interviews me. And she was very sorry. And actually, she felt bad that she even came to visit, because she was like, once she heard my story, she was like, that's crazy. It was so bad that Department of Social Services in South Carolina apologized for the whole situation. But it's so sad that all they could offer me was that I'm sorry after months and months and months of dealing with their drama. Wow. My freedom ain't so free. I paid for this with so much mental anguish. I paid for this with so much stress. My children paid for this. We were victimized as victims by a bystander. We were put through so much on false pretenses and lies that it was ridiculous. But I'm here today to expose the devil for the liar that he is, and maybe help someone else that is going through a similar situation, that you'll advocate for yourself and stand up for yourself and don't let yourself get dragged through the system. We'll be back.